Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the GKP. It's been a while, but we thought we'd have a pop down too, see if you can recognise the area in the background. Bubble and Fizz, and this is what we're on with. We got Daz the Daredevil. What we're going to be doing, guys, is these trees that Daz trimmed back and pruned back into summer last year, wasn't it? We're going to take all these top them all off, all the way across. So these big trees are coming out. I'm saying big trees, look, they are quite big. This one all the way across to this far corner, because that lady here has got some plans for, as you can see, marked out what's going to be, and it might not be this season for completion, but this is the idea. This is what she's wanting to do. The playhouse, which was Bethany's, is now being converted into a filter house for the marked out pond, which you can see here. About how big do you think this is? 17 foot by 17 by 13, 17 foot long, 13 foot, and you're going how deep? A metre deep. So going a metre deep, what we're going to be doing is digging all this out, and we're going to be building up a bit of a berm at the back here, and then making a bit of a waterfall system back into the pond. But up to the side of this, in a, did you say you got enough to do 60 foot, Daz, was it? Yeah. So it'll be a 30 foot run this way and a 30 foot run that way, which is then going to be a, like Daz has got the polytunnel and then he's got the koi house. Vicky's going to put a little koi house at the back of this where the filtration system can run both the pond, and she can have somewhere for breeding her axolotls and all the types of different fancy goldfish. Is all going to be built up in and around here. The caravans going, the old 2 bite frames will be going, the bits and bats all sorted out and tidied out, clearing off and getting rid of all the other bits, and then building up a koi tunnel in an L shape, koi house in an L shape across here. So we can get all that done, and to give Vicky a bit of firewood, we're coming to top out all these trees. We're going to take them down to about 5 foot, and then when they get the new growth in and everything fills back in again, they'll still have the privacy, but a more manageable height, because a lot of these trees are getting a bit old, a bit damaged. Some of them are died off, they don't get no leaves back on them, and rather than waiting for them to fall and to collapse, we're here to get them all done and sorted. So as you can see, chainsaw legs on, chainsaw pants, Daz is in chainsaw gear. We've got a number of saws and stuff here, and I've got my head guard inside that bag there. So we're going to get all these topped out, chainsawed down, cut up into a bit of a lean-to there. Vicky's knocked up just to keep a bit of some wood in for storing, and then get all this felled out. And then I believe there's also a bit of a, she's got an apple vineyard where there's loads of apple trees, but the apple trees, they don't do very well, they're not producing nothing, so she wants to get all those chopped out as well and then taken down, which is somewhere over here somewhere, but we'll get to that later on. But this is what we're going to be on with. Daz has just brought over absolutely tons and tons and tons of them, and I'll show you inside the polytunnel. There are some 30 odd, you can see all there, acclimating up to temp, and we've got wild type leucistics. Again, another leucistic there, some albinos, and then I forget the names of them all, guys, but you get the gist. A heck of a lot. Now when Daz was showing us these last night in a little video that he sent to us privately, I thought, well, God, I'm not doing so good here. Mine are tiny in comparison to Daz, because these looks absolutely huge. But now I've seen them all as they are in the bags, up face, mine are about exactly the same size, which is good. So I was getting a bit worried that mine weren't doing much growing, but yeah, absolutely tons of them. There's 30 plus in there, and he's still got another couple of hundred, and these are all going to be acclimated up, kept here for a couple of weeks, and in batches are going to be going to a local tropical fish store that Vicky knows, who's going to be selling them on for Daz and Vicky. So that's the plans, guys. That's what we're on with. And basically we're going to make Vicky's garden a mess again, and then hopefully at the end of it we're going to tidy it all back up, and we're going to have plenty of firewood for her and the start of the project for 2024, guys. The big pond, the koi house. The caravan's obviously coming out and going. Gonna get all the other bits to scrap man, who's going to come and collect everything, get rid of it all. Filter house made, koi house in an L shape, 30 foot by 30 foot going on there. We've got a fence panel to go in. This is a bit of a secret inside for you. Vicky's also going to be making these 2 vats and getting them up and there and into place. There's a sneaky one for you. I don't know if you actually saw what that was on our last video. I might have just done a spoiler there. But yeah, that's what we're on with, guys. So we'll get cracked on, make a start, get going. Daz is about to get up there and top out that tree. I'm going to be down here with a rope on it to pull it down on this way because of the power cable that's running that way across the actual road out there. So, right, let's get back to you in a tick. There you go, guys. Full geared, gloves, hard hat. With obviously face visor on. Daz is up top now trekking out some of these trees. I'm just going to hang the fire down here underneath him. He's topping it out. We're going to get this one down. I'll spin you around so you can have a quick nose at it. There you go. We've got Daz up there, up top. He's dropping them out, down. And then we're going to get them topped off. That's a nut job. It's like a monkey. But he's strapped round with his waist there around the tree, giving himself a good sized length. Just top the ends off, and as you can see, it's snowing. First one down. Big bits I'm going to get when he's done. He's finished his cut. I'll take them out from underneath, clear up, and he can reposition. Do you want me to get them out from under?
Chain spanner.
You need your chain spanner?
Yeah, chain's jumped off.
Oh, bugger. Right, no worries. One sec, guys. There we go, guys. Daz is just doing a little bit of an alteration to itself. Limbs coming off, top off tree. This one's completely dead. But we're going to get this down and all the rest. That one's into the road, so I'm going to go grab that one, shift that one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, hopefully by the end of the day all this lot will be out and topped off to a nice workable height so that they can just have a decent set of steps, platform, and then they can just trim them off with normal bush trimmers when all this is just trimmed back to a nice shape. Keep it all in one decent height, give them the privacy still, but take out all this damage, all this dead. All these are dead. That's dead, that one's dead, this one's dead as well. Look. Right, let's crack on. So there you go, guys, that's one down and chopped up all there, a few bits over there too, lots of bits of ivy that were all wrapped around it, all branches and everything. And Daz has felled this one down into the garden, but he's just giving the old chain a quick sharpen.
Yeah, quick sharpen with me diamond
tool that goes in end it drill bit and let it do all the work for you. Long gone are the days of
using a file,
doing them by hand with a file. But yeah, there you go, we're going to get this one all chopped up, get all these limbs off, big sections, get through to the actual trunk of the tree. And he's gone through there, but he just realised blades are a bit blunt, so he's just giving it a quick sharpen up. And then get all this chopped down into more manageable pieces. That's two down. Dead as well, so two down. This other dead one here as well. And then the smaller ones, and then the big one, which we're going to crush the caravan with. Well, I'm joking. Vicky's doing a little bit of kindling, but all this is the ivy that was wrapped round each of the trees, which has killed off the tree. Little bits can be used for kindling, and all these branches then. A decent bit of wood so far. There'll be plenty to keep warm tonight. Alright guys, that's tree number 2 down, and it's been delimbed and chopped up into manageable pieces, which are now all down there. And listen guys, This is not a how-to video. This is not something neither me nor Daz want anybody to be copying.
No.
And the reason why I say this, if you ain't got a ticket for one of these, don't go out there and use one without getting the adequate training. Both myself and Daz have both been trained. We've got all the necessary gear. Chainsaw gloves, hard hat, ear protection, visor, and chainsaw pants. Daz again, exactly the same. As you can see, just there as he's sticking it on again. But yeah, they're pretty dead them, Daz, aren't they?
Yeah.
Look at that, pair of Bobby Dazzlers.
Keeps the flies away anyway.
It certainly does. And it's been snowing like hell all day. It's also pretty good for beekeeping.
It is, yeah.
Oh yeah, get these down. You can
Yeah.
have plenty of firewood.
Yeah.
And then it opens it all up again and get a lot more space and look a lot better again for it, won't it?
Oh, it will. There'll be no leaves growing in the pond, are
That's
there?
it. That's half the problem, isn't it? Having a
Yeah.
big pond with us surrounded by all these trees, all of it's just going to drop in there.
Yeah.
Problem
The
after
shade
problem.
it makes as well.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is the early stages of the big project, which somewhere
He's lurking in the background,
just over there. Look,
trying to hide. No, she's
she's
running into the tunnel.
going into polytunnel. This is the next stage of the next job that Vicky wants to get done, and if we can help, we will.
Yep.
It's certainly warm, isn't it? It feels
is,
like
yeah.
summer. So we'll get back to you in a bit, guys. Whew, I can tell you what, guys, as all good influencers should, if you listen in the background, there is somebody else now chopping trees down over in the next field. So they're following and copying the GKP. Our Daz is back up there again. Checking out these ones now. And if you look there now, that looks a bit different. Oh, epic fail, Dad. Then the next big one. We have had one slight mishap. I thought I'll put my mobile phone somewhere nice and safe on Daz's jumper just there.
Where's your phone?
Just there, and it was in my little phone stand. We felled the big tree and all these branches that you can see here, landed on it and snapped it. It's only a cheap thing, just for holding mobile phone in. This has got plenty of kindling. Big logs are all getting loaded in there now. Paul's just nearly dropped one on his leg and broke his toe. Safety boots are on though. He's got his clogs on. Dad's just taking that one out, then we can take that one down again bit by bit. So that has opened it up a heck of a lot more. Loads of logs, tons to go through. And like I say, we've now got somebody else just over at Valley there, just the other side of the field, that's taking out a load of dead trees over there too. He's getting up that big one there. And he's going to top all that out. Just getting ladders somewhere that he can get up, so he can get the bulk of it, then he can get himself strapped in, and then limbing them out bit by bit, dropping them down on deck again. And then we're going to cut all that up and get all that into usable sizes. But Daz has gone out across this bit here with his chainsaw on like a pole extension, and he's taken all that out, and now he's running up this one. So hopefully, oh there you go, there's one. He's topped all the other ones out with that one, which is a chain on a pole. And I've just found out that you can keep extending them as long as you want in like 3-foot sections. So he's going up there, get that one done and sorted. And then we've got all this mess to clean up because we've got absolutely crap everywhere. But when it's all been pruned back, trimmed up and tidied up, it should be bob on. And then the project can start clearing all this, filter shed, pond dig. Dad says he's feeling a bit cold now because all the other bits and bats have been chopped down. So he's making a big fire in there so he can scorch. This grass has only just grown back. And now you're going to make it a great big mud pile, aren't you? So they've decided that they're going to put all the small stuff on here. And then we're going to create a fire. And hopefully the motorbike and the caravan and not the filter shed will catch light, burn down to a crisp and save us having to get rid of that at a later date.
A trail of petrol up to them.
Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? Stick a jerry can outside of it and oik it. So yeah, loads of firewood though. All this mess to clean up and tidy up. But we also have just been doing a quick bit of... Oh, sorry Daz. Little bit of glass cutting. We just cut a piece of glass. I'm going to take you in and let you have a look. So Vic's got this little better rack, and this glass on here was smashed. So I've just cut a new piece on and silicone sealed it all up, nice and neat. Look at that, minimal amount of silicone all the way around. Sealed it all up, leave it 24 hours, let it cure, and she's now got a full racking system that's all up and working. Don't know where the broken piece is, but yeah, that's that done and sorted. So now she can get all this painted and sprayed up black, and then get a rack system running for little ones that she can separate them all out in. Camera just steamed up like crazy when I went in there then. I had to polish the lens.
Good night, Matthew.
It went like, I had to give it a right good polish up before I could even see out of it. And my glasses did, so I don't know how fuzzy that was then, guys, so I apologise if it wasn't, but yeah, there we go. Chainsaw Massacre man, it's done his duties. Oh, there's a big one there that needs trimming, so we just need to get all this. So, yeah, processed, that's the word, Daz, processed.
Pulls it down.
Vicky says she'll burn through this in a week.
Probably will. Oh,
It's not going to be. It's not giving as much as what I really thought it would do. To be fair, not of the big chunky stuff.
Yeah. Well, you think about the last time we got last time. Yeah. We put for that like yesterday. The last bit. Yeah. And there was like 4 big trees.
But these the log sizes.
Excuse me, I was just cutting that.
I know. Now you need it that way up, don't you? So you don't cut through.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, you know, putting you running. This is me going right, gentle and careful, and Daz using his chain like as some kind of a crowbar.
Maybe on the side.
Yeah, it's all right. I just take my shiny new pants home with me. Look at these, Billy new balls. But yeah, well, I have Daz as well. I've dated him day one. So we're going to get all this sorted out, cracked up. Daz is going to trim that base up now. I've turned it over for him so he don't blunt on his chain in soil like. No. It's either going to stacking them and... Are you lighting that there?
Yeah, why not? Keep the outside of the house.
To make the outside of the warm as well.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll get back to you in a bit. So Paul the pyromaniac's going to get the fire going. Yes! That woman's. So, yeah. Do it again!
Fucking joker.
That's better. Now it's going. Yes. Flipping heck. Have a right boom. Just feel that heat just licked my face.
The skin stretched on my face all of a sudden.
There we go, guys. Hopefully that'll get going. Don't think it's going to do, but if we're not, we'll just keep doing that with a ball every 2 minutes. Oh, we got any more balls, Paul?
Yeah.
Get that little bit of cloth down in the bottom. Yes, here we go, guys. Paul's definitely gonna melt the polytunnel with this one. That is mint.
That's where it goes.
There we go. Maybe not then. So, well, we'll get back to you at take 12. We don't think he's going to go, but yeah, that is just good for 10 seconds and mass disappointment. Well, if nothing else, we got 2 really good roaring balls of flame off it. But, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Dad's just kicked over the jerry can. Hopefully it might get going, but it's a bit green as this stuff, so we're who's up for round 3? Paul's going to go for it again. Try to see if we can get it in a full shot. Stand well clear, Daz. We should have put a lot of cardboard and stuff in the middle of it first before we built it. Yeah, sorry guys, don't look like we're going to get a bonfire to stand warm around and keep warm around this afternoon or this evening. But it did look pretty cool, that, if nothing else. Paul says he will not be defeated, guys, and as you can see, this goddamn fire's gone out again, even with a gallon of petrol on it.
Am I going to have to do a petrol one?
Yeah.
I think we need one more tub with some petrol in, just for good measure, and we'll slow-mo it.
Is that melted?
No, we can reuse that one, Paul. Slow-mo. So here we are, guys. We're going to do a slow-mo for you. If we make a fella lick me face. It's like instantly melted the middle branches and that was it. So it's right, that's what they say. The shadow people do exist.
Yes, but only in Stickney.
So there you go, guys. Well, we've made a complete mess. Well, we haven't made a complete mess. We've actually cleaned up pretty damn good, bar a rake off.
There's a couple of bits that we didn't quite mess, so it's not
Yeah.
a complete mess.
No, we did.
We'll get that next
There's a
time.
clue. There's a few good patches here.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see, the bonfire was a failure. But we did make it bigger, if nothing else. And if it does go through the night, there'll certainly be warm inside. Paul, you failed, mate. We've got some burning embers, that's about it. Still a bit of smoke coming off it, but that's going to leave it, let it dry out for a couple of weeks, and then they're going to give it another go and let it go, burn it all off. But everything's down, everything's done, everything's packed away. So guys, can we get there we go, got some light there. Something a little bit different. The calm before the storm. No, the storm before the calm. Get this all done and sorted and prepped up so that we can come back down later on in the year and give Vicky an hand and get a pond made.
Yes. So I always put the big fish there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Vicky's still toing and throwing backwards and forwards everywhere. But she might want to get in on this bit right quick before we call it a do and wrap it up. Just go in. Swallow it, Charlotte.
It's a bit of a Bohemian Rhapsody thing going on there, guys, with all that shadow.
I know, look at that. Usual thing, guys, if you're enjoying this kind of content, do us a huge favour. Look, Vicky just disappeared into the shadows. Do us a huge favour. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Till next time, guys, keep smiling. We'll catch you on the next one. See you all soon.